Hello. Hi there. Alright, let me make sure everything's set. Microphone stand. Not falling. Good. My feetsies are covered with sock because it's cold. Good. Hair, probably a mess. Can't do anything about that. And the bingo generator dock. I need that. Do. Oh my god, it's like a flashbang every time. Hello there. Welcome everyone. Welcome. This is a sad time. This is the final stream of 2025. It has been an insane year for sure. But it's time to bid farewell to this god-awful year. It was great for the channel. Not great for humanity in general. Alright. But today we're going to be playing the bingo generator that I have for the Long Dark. I tried to do this last week, and the stream got cut short, unfortunately, because of internet issues. Honestly, it could happen again today, because it's been freezing for like the last 2 days, and I'm starting to suspect that the issue is actually because of the cold weather. Let me move the monitor, but it's because of the cold weather, and the hardware outside has probably not been changed for like a decade, or I don't know. Yeah, if this gets cut short for some reason and there's no true outro, it's because internet. Hopefully it doesn't happen. I did not check my internet connection today. I've been checking every day before each stream, but it's been steady for like the last week or so. Hopefully it stays steady. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, which one am I gonna do? Never mind. I kind of want to do full random because the standard difficulties are too easy. That's why I did the random one, where instead of putting things in categories, everything is put out in the generator alphabetically. So let's do random, vanilla random. This should be pretty difficult actually. So this could go for the whole stream. That's gonna be the one. We got Coastal Highway, which is fun. Actually, that's a good start because it's gonna have a lot of loot in it. Okay. And let's see the damage. Let me pull this up. Let me get rid of these because you can't see them. Hold on. Let me mute that. Oops. Oh, I don't even know if we have a free space for this. I didn't even check. Ah, my ears! Nope, no free space for this one. Okay. I'll hide that one for now. Close Chrome because we don't want that running during the stream. And I like to keep this up on my screen as well. So we've got 15 bullet casings, 2 condensed milk. Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. We got Kaden, Jess, welcome. Alara, welcome everyone. Castle's here, of course. Anna, thank you for joining everyone. It's so loud because there's no other audio, you know, going. 8 charcoal, okay. 3 chocolate bar, combat boots, 3 energy bar, a fire striker, a 4-kilogram fish, 3 granola bar, gunpowder, long wool scarf, insulated flask, practical gunsmithing, which is a research book, 2 peanut butter, insulated boots. Oh boy, those are heavy. 4 prepared rose hips. That's a lot of rose hips. A pry bar, 3 sewing kit, a simple parka, 10 rifle bullets. So we need 10 rifle bullets and 15 casings of any kind, technically. 3 spray paints, snow pants, work gloves, and the sewing primer book. See what I mean? This is gonna be rough. This is where the bingo gets really interesting. Okay. Let's hop into the game. Oh, you guys are not hearing the sound effects. I'm sorry, because I muted it. My bad. Thank you for joining, everyone. Too easy, man. I still play soccer and die. Hey, there's no shame in dying in Stalker. Let me delete this one. We're gonna just start from scratch, obviously. We're not gonna continue that one. Stalker. We're gonna be starting Coastal as the generator decided. I'm sorry, I forgot. Alright. We shouldn't be playing long enough to even get anywhere near Cabin Fever Risk. So I'm not going to waste it on that. Let's just take the typical 3 that I grab. None of this really matters. Honestly, none of it will even trigger in time. This will probably be the full stream, but we'll see. It really depends on what I find. So depending on where I spawn, that'll usually determine like which path I will follow on the board. Based on the loot present. Oh. Okay, I'm on the very left side of the map. Okay, good start. Flashlight.
Nobody needs this anymore.
So we need energy bar, granola bar, chocolate bar, all the bars. Okay. Beef jerky, no. Okay. Flashlight, no, I believe. Nope, no flashlight. No wires. We do need to fish at some point, unless we get lucky and find one. I think that's the spot that could have an MRE. Right there. It's a very sneaky spot. Oops. Oh, that opens... Oh, I just realized there's a hotkey for that. What other hotkeys are there? I'm just trying all... So F opens the status menu and G opens the cooking recipes, obviously. I didn't know about the status menu hotkey. I've been playing this for 11 years. What is wrong with me? Alright. We can put this on for now. It's gonna be a bit chilly willy out here. Ow. Let's see. Not my leg. Let's head to the huts that are over here. Wait, am I in the right spot? Yeah, actually, even better. Let's go down below. Ooh, that was scary. My leg. Let's keep things short. Castle, I'm gonna ban you. Fine, let's keep things short then. I'm ending the stream. Goodbye. Have a good year. Fuck off, Castle. I'll keep going to hit up the fishing huts over here. So I need rose tips, right? Yeah. Any other natural things I need? Nope, just rose tips. Fish, I guess, but we might get lucky and actually find one in the town site, in one of the houses. But it's gotta be 4 kilograms. Minimum. Oh yeah, anyone, words? I think I mixed thoughts just now. If anyone hasn't seen it yet, keep in mind I did release a video earlier, like literally I think an hour ago or whatever. That is the last video of the year, and it is a full like scripted breakdown of the teaser trailer for episode 5 versus the reaction, which was more of a live reaction type thing. But the scripted version is much more concise and well thought. You know, my thoughts are better put together, I guess. That's the best thing I could say. Deer. I don't need lead. Open! Oh, look at that pry bar. We got our first item off the board. So yeah, keep that in mind and give it a watch later today, or if you're watching this after the fact, you can finish this VOD and watch that. But that's my last video of the year. Bittersweet moment, but I think it's a good video to end it on. But we'll be starting the year very strong because the next video is going to be a massive one. It'll be the revision to the history of the Far Territory, which I made that like 2 years ago, and it did not include Sundered Pass at the time, nor did it include like the bunkers. I didn't even like talk about those, nor did I even talk about Transfer Pass. And Sundered Pass added quite a bit of history and lore to the region, just based on like the tech that's, you know, available there. You can kind of guesstimate like where it fits in the timeline. That's actually kind of what the whole video is about, is guesstimating when everything happened in the Far Territory based on history, like real life history, and the lore. There's very little lore to tell us about the history of the Far Territory, but there's real life history that we can use to kind of take a guess. So that's going to be the first video of 2026, and it's going to be a pretty big one. It'll probably be like 30 or so minutes if I had to guess. Oh, you've been able to open visors for like forever, I think. I think it's been in the game since, well, cars were in the game. I don't know when that was the thing. But they never had a purpose until like when the expansion released. I got something. Long wool scarf. Ooh, see, that's actually good. That's a pseudo rare clothing item for some reason. But it's not even like that good. Can wear that. Have I got anything else? I just gotta remember all 3 of the bars. I can't eat those. Jerry can. No. What were the other foods I need? Peanut butter. I think that's it. I don't need this, so I'm just gonna drop it. I will need that. Just trying to take a mental note. We're not going to find a flask here unless I find one in a container. Ooh, a tea. Alright, we need that. If I can't find enough bullet casings, I'm going to start pulling bullets apart. We need that, remarkably. This. I have a habit of checking all the visors. I do too. I even check the ones in the Far Territory, and there's no reason to check visors in the Far Territory. Because the only reason why you would check a visor is for a memento, and those only exist in Lower Great Bear. So checking them in the Far Territory is a waste of time. But I'm an idiot, so. It's okay, Toasty. Recently I learned you can go into the cockpit of the crashed plane and Pleasant Valley. I did too! It happened on stream too, and I felt so embarrassed. I barely learned you can go into the cockpit area. I guess you don't go in the cockpit, you're like in the area where the flight attendants would sit, and it's right next to the cockpit. I didn't know you could go all the way back there. And there's even loot back there. Oh yeah, Blizzard. Yeah, I think there's like an MRE in there too, as well. Too many cratches, not enough good matches. I need insulated pants, or boots, I mean. And there was another boot I need. Combat boots. The insulated ones, where the flip do I find those? Ooh, these are low condition. Isn't it like very specific spawn points? Oh, you're saying I recently learned that. You didn't. Oh. Well. Catching strays over here. Another bar. Oops. Yeah, but the cardboard matches are not as good though. The wooden ones have a higher chance of fire starting. The hell is happening? We don't need all those. Please no ninja bear. Anything else? No. God, that's loud. No whetstone. We don't need the whetstone then.
Headed to town. I don't give a fuck if the bridge is busy. You're a cab driver. Hey.
God, I love that one.
This stuff will come in handy.
Thank you. But I always use a torch to light fires. Only the first time. Yeah, that's true. The torch method is the best way to start a fire. But words? What was I gonna say? Like without the torch though. Once you get to a certain fire starting level, it doesn't matter, I guess. Like which match you have. I just like the wooden ones better. Are they different weight? Aren't they the same? I thought they're the same. Oh, Kirk's here. Welcome. Yeah, blizzards won't stop taxi drivers for sure. But only in New York, though. Only in New York. Right, we're gonna just hang out here for a bit. Great, I'm wearing 2 shirts. That's it. I somehow trust this more than a fully pristine can of sardines. Oh, and I don't have any water. What the hell? Gonna need this later, potentially. Yo, Blizzard, can I please go outside? Please. I would love to get to the next location before nightfall. Does anyone know the oh, you know what? I think it's the same weight. Don't the wooden matches come in sets of 12? Yeah. Goddamn Blizzard. So technically it's the same weight, but each individual match weighs less if it's a cardboard match. Oh my god. We're gonna have to stay here. I don't have a lot of water. Castle. Yeah, they just stuck the middle finger out at the nuke as it's falling and showed it who's boss. That doesn't have water. Somehow this does have water. I'm not sure how that works. Well, That is all of my water. And of course you use more water if you stay up at night versus sleeping. Let's see how clear it is. If it's clear, then I'll start walking. Okay. Gotta move because there could be a ninja bear. What was that? My leg! Could hit up the fishing huts and do some beach combing. That would probably yield the fish I need. Problem is, the fish is stanky. Oh, I thought I was playing Daisy for a second. I was hitting the alt button to try to rotate my head. But you can't, and then also maintain direction, but you can't do that in this game. Oh, Jesus Christ. Scared the shit out of me. Ooh, bullets. We don't need tinder, so I can leave that behind. Then we don't need these. Right? Yeah.
My leg!
Oh my goodness.
My leg!
Oh, did you break Castle's leg? Why would you do that? That's not nice.
Never know. Not being useful.
Nope. Alright, let's get the jackrabbits then. Fish. No, no fish. I could even get more hooks. Or, not hooks. Tackle, I guess. Oh, no! What happened to you? I don't need feathers. Oh, Jesus. Anything here? Nope. Anything here? Nope. How many stone do I have? You need Ninja Bear merch? I don't want Ninja Bear merch because I don't like Ninja Bear. Ninja Bear's scary. Also, I think I'm many years away from doing merch on the channel. I have thought about it, but honestly, it's like years away from happening. That's it? Nothing else? Ah, here we go. We want merch, we want merch, we want merch. Well, I'm gonna need a couple thousand more subscribers for it to work. And the money to be able to make the merch.
I think I can use this.
Oh yeah, so that does stay there until you sleep. Oh, and it only lasts 6 hours. Yeah, 12 matches for a tenth of a kilogram. So yeah, the cardboard matches do weigh less than per match. But honestly, the amount of weight it takes up is very minuscule. I guess we'll just do this in the morning. But now I got water. Water toilet. Alright, drink the water. Ninja Bear is more afraid of you than you are of Ninja Bear. I don't know if that's true. Have I not gotten anything else? I've got parts of the food. Gunpowder! That's not happening. I'm trying to remember where I've seen insulated boots. I think maybe it's Signal Hill, maybe? There's a boot spawn there, but it's like a It's nothing special, really. It's like one of those boots I would never use. I don't remember if it's a ski boot or insulated boot. Anyone remember? Signal Hill? you subbed, so you just subbed because I reminded you. So where's the merch? The merch isn't happening right now. Merch is expensive to make. Oh,
I'll take it.
Jess, you became a Rycrum. Thank you for joining as a member. If you had done that earlier, I could have slapped you in the credits of the video from today. I can put your name in the description, but that's about it. Thank you. Appreciate that. There we go. We got our 3 chocolate bars. Choco bar. I love Choco bar. Can we put this in the bingo folder, please? Why does it put it up there? So far, no clear path to take. We need to just keep looting until I find a good path we can take on the bingo board. When you get the Fire Striker, I know the guaranteed for Fire Striker at Mountain Town. English? That's kind of far away, but we'll see. It really depends on like if I can get like 3 or 4 in a row. That'll determine where I'm going next. He actually has Ninja Bear merch already, but it's so stealthy you'll never find it. Oh no, Jess, you're dropping 7 Canadian. Are you doing this for the merch? Oh no. Please don't. I'm kidding. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But this is not gonna be enough to get merch rolling. No. Merch is very expensive to make. There's gonna be plenty of food. I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay. We still need more bars. Trying to show my support. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I totally get it. I just hope people don't start donating so that merch can be a thing. Which it's not gonna be with just, you know, it's not gonna happen for a while. But thank you. I appreciate it. How did that happen? Nope. Fish? Darn. No. Fish? Actually, having the fish now would be a mistake. Is that another blizzard? Dude, this game fucking hates me. Castle, what do those what does that string of emotes mean? I'm confused. Glad we ain't hearing more hentai screaming after last night. Castle, the fact that you call it hentai screaming makes me concerned. Because none of that was hentai screaming. That was just a normal person screaming. And if you're wondering what we're talking about, watch last night's stream. Or yesterday's stream. It's one merch, Michael. How much could it cost? $10? Oh my god. Classic Arrested Development. Classic Jessica Walter. I love her. Rest in peace. So silly. Oh, good. Wool shirt? No. Okay. Oh, hold on. So this would be better outside. And this would be better inside for now. Drop. 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 Not even worth harvesting. Oh yeah, repairing that's gonna be a nightmare. Don't worry about it? Okay. Damn it. If I was working, I'd be giving money every stream. And I would appreciate that very much. Definitely don't feel like you need to. The best thing you can do is leaving likes and hyping on mobile. It's strangely some of the biggest videos I've had in the last 2 months have had big hype numbers. I don't know if it actually affects it, but it seems, you know, like it is. Oh, and you got laid off before Thanksgiving? I'm so sorry to hear that. I wish you luck finding a new job. I know it's really tough right now. I'm not sure if you're in the U.S. or what, but yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, I need to drink water. I don't need the sodas. We can drink these. I just need to keep the bars, the 3 bars, and peanut butter and rose hips. In fact, I think I need to, yeah. That's one of the prepared rose hips. I haven't seen spray paint at all. That's so weird, because that's everywhere. There's spray paint usually like on shelves like this. Alright, let's get out of here. In Ohio, got it. Yeah. Yeah, in the US right now, things are tough. I don't know about the rest of the world. Why is it so blue? Maybe go downhill the normal way. Beachcombing? Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Don't break an ankle. What do we got over here? Oh! I don't think I've ever seen this body here. Oh, a Polaroid. Well, we're not doing the Polaroid challenge right now. Speaking of that, I need to finish that probably as soon as possible next year. I just looted Timberwolf and the hacksaw broke on one of the containers. Oh no, that sucks. If you don't have a recent save, that really sucks, because then you lose a lot of progress. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you always gotta be careful. Once the hacksaw turns red condition, you can't use it anymore. Actually, I think even below 50% it can break. It's just a very rare chance. At the 10% mark and less, that's too risky. Oh yeah. Things in the US are not great. We're not going to have another discussion about the situation in the United States because we don't want to repeat it the last time. Spoiler alert, it wasn't good. I was actually debating cutting that from the video. Or the VOD, I guess. But I left it.
This will come in handy.
I'll take them. It might be possible, but I don't want to risk it without crampons. Ooh. Alright, a gun with 1 bullet in it. It has my name written all over it. What? It broke at the 30 mark. Oh, that's crazy. That's very, very unlucky. By the sounds of it. Ah, no more matches. In my opinion, matches are too plentiful in soccer. All right, let's take a good old Sutherland's house. Reloading. Any casings? No. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. I think that's like a 5% chance to break when it's yellow condition. And then when it's red, it's much higher, obviously. You just got very unlucky. You can get those lockers if they're in the ice, the weak ice area. If you... I don't need that. If you have crampons, all you have to do is quickly get up to it, unlock it, and then exit the menu real quick, and then back away from it to like get back to safety, reset the ice. Then if it has loot in it, then you can obviously grab it very quickly. Miguel, welcome. How are you doing? Yeah, we're doing more bingo. The Christmas one got interrupted, sadly, so we're gonna end the year off with another bingo stream. I'm also itching to do another Fallout 76 bingo stream as well. Oh, there was a deer. Okay. Also, there's a bear down there. Yeah, I want to do some more bingo in that, but I think we'll just do the regular one because I've tested many versions of it for 76. It's just not as fun. Like, there's some balance missing with that game versus this one. What did I say? Balance? I meant to say, like, there's something about that game and how loot works
I ever tell you
that
about the time Keith and I made
makes it
fireworks?
less fun.
Now, I didn't know shit about chemistry,
I don't
but
know
Keith
why.
figured gasoline burns, doesn't it?
Oh, Keith.
Third-degree burns on 95% of his body. Man, people in the next city over were calling to complain about the smell of burning
Yeah,
skin.
it's gonna be 2026 soon. What's the first stream of 2026? So I'm not streaming tomorrow, obviously, and then I'm not streaming on the 1st. So the 2nd would be Friday. I guess we can start with the Lone Dark. We can probably finish the Polaroid challenge. If I had to guess. That might be what I do. So I don't need Jerry, right? No. Get rid of Jerry. I guess I could make one more torch. See, this is why I wish we had, like, proper containers. That you could just fill the container with a little bit of liquid. Instead of taking the whole ass jerry can. Okay, we need the tackle. I think 2 tackle might be enough. 1 just in case the line breaks before I catch the fish I need. Because we need a 4-kilogram fish. Have I played Stationeers? No, I've never heard of that game before. What's it about? Full year streams? Absolutely not. I'm trying to cut back on streaming. I think that's we're gonna have to start doing that next week, or yeah, next week I guess. Just for my mental health's sake, considering my mom's out of the country and I've got other duties that I normally don't do. I need more time to just have, you know, free time, I guess. Just a little bit of extra time where I'm not doing anything important. So I think we're gonna cut it down to maybe 4 streams a week. Maybe I'll alternate 4 one week, 5 the next week, something like that. But like I do need time to like make videos. I need time to work on game dev stuff, which I haven't been able to do because of the holidays. And then I need time to do, you know, house duties, cook, clean, take out the trash, and that sort of thing. Dishes. Oh my god, dishes. Oh my god. No wonder it actually makes sense. I despise doing dishes just the same as like how I despise to do laundry. I hate it. Those are the 2 things I hate the most. I would rather cook a whole ass meal than do the dishes. But I have to do it anyways. I found syrup, I guess. Stationeers is a space survival game. It's got a super steep learning curve, but it's awesome. That sounds interesting. There's actually hold on. Did that come out? They had a space survival horror game, an indie game on my wish list. Dandelion Void. That's what it's called. This got the devs reached out to me actually, but it's got no release date. This looks really good. It's like isometric space survival horror with like plant monsters, kind of. Takes place like on a space station. You just gotta avoid the monsters and survive. It seems like Project Zomboid, but with plants, and you're in like a space station super far. Plants, monsters, and you're super far away from Earth. This looks really good. Check out the Steam page if you are interested. Yeah, I'm interested in that game, so I have that on my wish list. Let me check out Stationeers. Can't spell. Ooh, it's out already. It's on sale. This is giving Astroneer combined with what's it called? Words? Satisfactory. There we go. Yeah, it's giving Astroneer combined with Satisfactory. Oh, this is the same dev that made Icarus. Oh, this is older than Icarus. Oh, I didn't know that. No, I think I like the idea of Dandelion Void more. You want to get Satisfactory? Well, then buy it. It's on sale probably. They didn't announce the second one, did they? I don't think so. Give me clothes. No. Can I get an outer torso item, please? A vest will do. Simple parka. I'm getting nothing but socks and sweaters. Yeah, they're not quite the same. For sure. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Great condition. I've been trying to get to it, but Prey is the 2017 Prey. I want to play that at some point. I tried it once, and it was interesting, but I want to get back to trying it again. Do a full playthrough in that. Dude, what is my luck with the shoes? Actually, come with me. I can just tear you to pieces. To shreds, you say? I need to go to the bathroom. I won't play an ad quite yet. I'll be right back. You played it when I was gone. You know it's muted, right? Ugh. Oh, I didn't realize they only sold that for 60. Dying Light the Beast. Was this good? Hold on. This is how we tell. Dying Light 1 was 94%. Dying Light 2. What? English reviews and recent reviews? 78%. Jesus. And the Beast was 84%. Not bad, I guess. Yeah, that. I don't know. I just saw Dying Light with the Beast and just made me think about Dying Light for some reason. Like, the direction they went with the second one was weird. Okay, well now I need the repair kit. Great. So I don't really need these, I guess, but whatever. No, actually, I want to keep those. Yeah, it seems to be doing pretty well, review-wise. They only sold it for 60, which is kind of surprising, considering everyone and their mother is selling their games for $70 now. Ooh, it succeeded. Look at that. Please don't be a blizzard. I wanted to get to the town site. Shut up. Stop. Oh, Gashnor's live playing Crusader 3. Well, I might have to check that out later. How bad is this Blizzard? Let's see. Hold on. Where do you get the bingo card? Oh yeah, let me provide the link. One sec. It's a spreadsheet that I made. Let me get the link for that. Excuse me, Jesus. Oh, I need to put it in the chat. Oh my goodness. Please be muted. Okay, good.
What's your name again?
Big mouth.
There it is.
Very catchy. Sit down. Cousin.
I'll pin
Nico.
that as well.
That's it, Nico. Not Big Mouth Prick. You
Each
funny guy.
each tab will have its own set of rules. Just to explain how it works. But have fun with that. Water. Agua. Okay. How bad is this? Is this a light blizzard? Zero sugar blizzard? Blizzard crystal? No, it's a full-blown blizzard. Sugar and all. Bedtime. Voice actors of GTA 6 are super passionate and love the game just like Franklin and Ned Luke. Okay, well, what's Franklin's voice actor name? Hmm? What would time? Alright. Let's head out. And no, I'm not crazy. We're gonna go out during the Aurora. I don't know his name. I know him as Franklin. Well, that's a bad fan right there. You know Michael's voice actor as Ned Luke, but you don't know Franklin. That's a bad friend. Or bad friend. Bad fan. Ninja bear? I think I see it over there. Oh! Wow, he just appeared out of nowhere. Ninja bear. Oh, I'm very crazy, but I do this all the time for the trades. Here's a tip though for the trades. Bring a rifle and kill this bear during the daytime, so you don't ever have to come across it during the trades. That way you don't have to deal with it whatsoever. The bear was doing its funky dance there for a second. And people call me the nutty one. What do you mean nutty? What are you calling a nut? I'm a toast. Grape nut ain't here. Why do I hear the Dark Walker? You won't be able to get the same card as me unless you like snapshot it from my screen right now. Because every time you reload the spreadsheet or even the page, it'll give you a new card. You will have to take a screenshot in order for it to keep it from refreshing. That's how I do it.
Third-degree burns over 90% of his body. His doctor called up like other doctors to look at him because they'd never seen burns on top of existing burns.
Choco bar? Damn it. Choco bar? Damn it. Choco bar? Damn it. There ain't no wolves around here. They scared of the lights. Putty tats. Putty tats, all of them. See, I could stand here all night. During the aurora, at least. And I'd be fine. But let's go inside. That's a lot of matches. Some flares would be nice. Hello? Anyone there? No? I'm only gonna grab what I need for sure. Oh. Looks like Barbara drank some of the toilet water before she left. Yeah, this year ends tomorrow. Thank goodness, but I don't think next year's gonna be any better. Well, it'll be better because of the fact that we get episode 5, and maybe we get Black Frost. But overall, globally, species-wise, planetary-wise, things are probably not gonna get better.
Take it. I think I can use this.
I'm just gonna keep looting, and I'll check to see what I have after this. I don't need that. Don't really need another Jerry. Need that. Don't need that. No research books so far. That's crazy. Okay. Please. Grab the thing! So where's my board? There it is. So I've got the 3 granola bars now. And no peanut butter, sadly. So that's 3 granola bars. And then I didn't have flares, right? No, I don't think so. Drop those. Drop those. Got the 3 spray paints. Lost the place. There they are. Ooh, we're very close on one of them. So what can I get? Combat boots? Oh boy. Where the flip am I gonna find combat boots?
I wish we had a horse. I love horses.
You ever eat horse? It's tasty.
Horses are for riding, not eating, Nick.
Working on the charcoal, working on the casings. Do we have the rifle ammo here? I don't think you need to break this, do you? Cardboard. I think it's in one of a few spots. Look at that. Great, now I gotta do this. My least favorite thing to do in the game. Well, my least favorite actually is passing time. My favorite, my next least favorite thing is looting desks and filing cabinets, because it's a very tedious process, and usually when you find them, there's a bunch of them. At the very least, as I wish, I would love to get black
useful.
frost, I think is what you mean. Yeah, I agree. I think it'll come out next year, just maybe not in the first half, but I don't know. Surprised the safe house customization thing is using the engine's default visuals. What do you mean? What does that mean? Four combat boots, 0 insulation boots, and 0 mucklucks. Well, where did you find the combat boots? Spill the beans. Whoa there, Castle. That's too much to ask for. Way too much to ask. It's Hinterland we're talking about. You're gonna get your Steam Deck version, but it's gonna be unplayable. Mucklucks actually are not hard to find. They have very specific spawn points. I almost always find them in like one of 3 or 4 places. Oh great, I just repaired mine. That's fine, I guess. Yeah. Drop those. Okay, we got all the medical stuff, I guess. We don't need 2 books. You don't need that. Oh my god, it scared the shit out of me. We don't need tomato soup. These are heavy. Get rid of them. We don't need that. Heavy. Get out of here. I gotta stop picking up food. Steam machine optimized. I mean, isn't it just a PC? Isn't that what a Steam machine is? It's just a PC. So I figured it would work, but the hard drive for that thing is pretty high end from what I heard. So it should run, but I don't know if it'll be optimized specifically for that. Like right away. Let them just get the game out for PC this year, and then we can move from there. I think that's probably the best thing they could do. Am I a Goofy Goober? Yeah. Are you a Goofy Goober? Yeah. We're all Goofy Goobers. Goofy Goobers. Oh god. I think I aged doing that. I rewatched that movie last year. It's a good movie. I rewatched it with my baby cousin. He was, I think less than a year old at that point. He was not paying attention. Also, he speaks Spanish, and the movie was in English, so. Yeah, definitely not paying attention. But that was fun to rewatch. The OG, the original movie. I kind of want to watch the new one. But I feel like if I go to the movie theaters as a 30-year-old watching a SpongeBob movie, I'd probably get put on several lists, if not arrested. So I'll just wait until it's on streaming. Also, there's probably other SpongeBob movies I can check out. I can eat one of these. Just one. Just one. That's a lot of soda. Need to do the lock-in of the generation with Black House? What do you mean lock-in? After working at Yippee Mart, the guard has a super shiny bald head. Castle, you no longer work at Yippee Mart. You are fired. You are turbo fired. All of my mods got fired from my supermarket. In one shift, by the way. Okay, so nothing else came up. I don't think I need this hacksaw, so I'm gonna drop that. We got the spray paint. I am gonna drop that. I don't really need it. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. Let's keep looking for stuff. The town will be the best bet for like the Oh wait, don't I have work gloves on? Oh yeah. The best bet for the simple parka probably. Work gloves. So there's another option that has presented itself. So 2 peanut butter simple parka. Okay, let's go look for peanut butter then. And the simple parka. 1 maintenance shed, 1 in the connector coal mine between Coastal and Pleasant.
This will come in handy.
Ooh! You're talking about the combat boots, right? Ooh. Good find there, too. Something tells me there isn't going to be a simple parka in here. But you never know. No, figured. Another in the triple connected trailers in Desolation Point. Last one you forgot. Got it. Well, I'm close to the Coastal Highway Pleasant Valley transition cave. I might go through that actually. Yeah, I might need more hooks. We might have to fish, but I'm just keeping all the fishing gear on me just in case. If that ends up being the case. Or I might find the fish in town. There's a good chance that that'll happen. Choco bar? Damn it. What am I missing? The energy bars. Okay. I also gotta stop picking up food at this point. Just the ones that I do need. No, not peanut butter. Oh, I guess it does. It only says fish, so it could be raw or cooked, right? Or whole. So, even a cooked fish would count. As long as it's the correct weight, then we're good. Give me peanut butter. Give me simple parka. Oh, shit. That doesn't work there. Fish? No.
Okay.
Let me do this. Oh, one of those was already partially consumed. Let me not be a disgusting slob. I'll pick up my germ-riddled soda. Oh, Grape Nuts here. Welcome. Let me do this. So, drop that. Because the beef jerky is higher calorie density. Welcome, Grape Nut. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. Just watched the video? Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, I need charcoal. More trail boots. Also, fire log.
Stuff will come in handy.
Those things are incredibly hard to find for some reason. No simple parka. Only smelly socks. Please, I'm begging you. All I need is a simple parka, and then we can book it to hopefully Pleasant Valley and get the peanut butter there. I think I need 2, right? I need 2. We might be able to find it in one of the rural store and then one in the town. Hopefully. Maybe we can find one here too. Peanut butter spawns are just something I don't pay attention to. But that changes when we play bingo. Nope. And I'm only checking the mailboxes because they can have the energy bars and sometimes rifle bullets if you're lucky. Which we do need. So you can need that. Drop that. For the bullet casings, I'm just going to shoot wolves on sight and that'll give me a casing. But I can't do that with the rifle bullets, so I need those for the bingo card. So for anyone curious, me and Toasty play Supermarket Sim and started off great, but then the lag came for us. Yeah, and I blame Jess for that, actually. Sorry, Jess. Don't mean to throw you under the bus, but the game was starting to get laggy when Daniel joined, and then when you joined, it went off the rails. It was like a crime scene, what happened once you joined. Also, you beat up my customers. Don't deny it. The evidence against you is not good. You're going away forever. As soon as we get a trial set up. I will be clipping a lot of that too for the monthly highlight video.
I think I can use this.
So you guys will see what Jess did. Let me take that. I'm getting clothes, but not the kind I need. You blame Daniel. It did start to get a little laggy when Daniel joined. I don't think the game can handle more than one person. Or 2 people, I guess. Even though the game allegedly supports 4-player co-op. It absolutely cannot support 4-player co-op when we're on opposite sides of the continent. Oh, nice. You definitely need to be like in the same time zone and within a few, 100 miles of each other. I forgot to check if that house up there is accessible. Simple parka? Oh! Lumpy's here. This is the site of disappointment. I'm taking that screenshot. That is what true disappointment means and looks like in this game. Not dying, not losing your travel to the game, not falling through the world, falling off the trellis, falling into a cave hole. That is the true meaning of disappointment in the long dark. One singular rosip. No, one singular rosip is not a W. That is an epic failure on Hinterland's part. How have I not found any
Nobody needs
other
this anymore.
research books? I need 2 of them, but this is not one of the 2. Just 23 more to go for a T. That's the worst part. Is there... It's very unlikely for you to be able to get like enough rosips to make it to round it up to 8, essentially. So I would be stuck with like one singular rosip. No. If I fix this, it'll be better. The best thing you can find in the glove box. Yes, indeed. I gotta stop picking up water. Yo, can I get a parka, please? Of the simple variety? I just fixed mine. Biscuits. Nope, don't need food. I need the peanut butter still on the energy bar. Ooh, you know what? Signal Hill consistently has a peanut butter jar. That's the one place I can think of. Excuse me. Ah, it's only 1.28. I don't want it. Actually, now that I think about it, the cooked version of the fish might weigh less than the actual fish when it's whole. Because it does remove a good chunk of the fish. You know, as you gut it and debone it and all that. Trying to speed run Winter Mute so I can catch up for episode 5. You have 3 months to do that, by the way. There is no need to speed run anything right now. What there is need for you to speed run is to speed run the lore playlist. And watch all 88 videos.
Come in handy.
That's not even all of the Long Dark videos in total. There's still a bunch of others that are not in the lore playlist. Because they're in their own specialized playlist. 88 videos though. I'm actually curious how long the playlist is time-wise. Probably a good amount of time. Was there something between soda and the counter? I think it was a soda. I'll double check though. Awesome. Well, it smells like a butt, but I can fix that real quick. Done that before I joined your stream. Watch all 88 videos. Did you watch them all again? Second time? Don't need the wool shirt, right? Right, alphabetical, so no.
I can use this.
Oh boy. Oh right, they can spawn in there. Oh, and that was 100% condition too. That's wild. Well, that was a mistake. Nobody say anything. If you do, I'm banning you. Daniel is in here, so we should be fine. Okay. Let's continue. Nope, can't eat that. Can eat these, though. No, not squish. Oh, there's people. There's people listening. You're nasty. Oh, you know what you reminded me of? The video I shared in the media channel. The Stardew Valley movie, animated movie. Oh my goodness, it is so good. The animation style is amazing.
I'll take it.
This is like the 4th one I've seen today. I watched the whole thing and I fell in love instantly. Instantly subscribed to. Holy crap, that's such a good video. And that was like an episodic series and they put it together as a movie. And season 2's on the way, hopefully soon. That just makes me want to play more Stardew. Stardew's just so good. But speaking of Stardew, I'm maybe doing some Stardew in the near future. Yes, check it out. It's so good.
This'll come in handy.
Oh! Lumpy's outside. I don't... No. Oh, I need the brown one. The gunsmithing book. Well, I guess we're gonna sleep here an hour. Wait for Lumpy to move on. You said his name, Toasty? Whose name? Please no bear. Oh, Daniel. Yeah, I said Daniel's name and he appears. Yeah. No, Daniel wasn't here for it, so we should be fine. Oh, look at that up there. Group of wolves moving into town. No, they weren't close enough. One of them got scared, though. Nothing. I need one more energy bar. And then when we get that energy bar... Where's that at in the bar? Up there. Oh, then the rose hips and the bullet casings would be a lot easier, that top row. Okay, we should have enough now. So we got... charcoal. Oh, I totally forgot condensed milk is on this. I haven't found any condensed milk, have I? I don't think so. I should have brought the lantern for this part, but that's fine. Peanut butter. I'm always here. Were you? Were you here earlier for the thing? Ooh, a carrot. Lumpy just wants to hug you. Lumpy just wants to devour me. Like the pancakes on the painting right there.
I could use this.
Hello, Bleak Lunar. How are you doing? I think I have too much water. What do you think, y'all? Too much water? Maybe. I have no idea what you said. Good. Good. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Definitely don't scroll back. If anyone tells them, you're banned. You're gonna get banned.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, I thought you said hug. Most people just say Lumpy just wants to hug you. Lumpy just wants a lump of you. Yes, that is actually true. Lumpy just wants to take a lump out of me. A good chunk. Oh wait, no, I may need that. For fishing. Before I leave town, then I gotta figure out craft those then into hooks. Are you telling me things behind... Telling... God, words are really hard sometimes. You telling me things behind my back? No, no, it has nothing to do with you. Except everything. It's not about you, though. What's the Lumpy family tree again? Oh, don't get her started on that. We're gonna be here a year. Oh, I need to grab claw. Oh, I just remember my revolver is like really broken. I gotta be very careful. Alright. Pass some time here. Anyone just walk around encumbered so you can move stuff, like a lot of stuff from regions? Not super over encumbered because you can't run. But yeah, sometimes. That's why the trav is kind of for. So you can move stuff between regions.
Doesn't seem so crazy right now.
That was in game, right? Yeah, that was in game. I may need food now. Yeah, for the trip. Someone tells me what he said now, I'll draw you something. Please don't. Don't tell him anything. In one trip, like without stopping anywhere. Well, you might have stopped for a rest, but like you just kept going. See, the summit is like one of my least favorite things to go loot because you got to do multiple trips to get everything down. But I usually just bring everything to Mountaineer's Hut, and then some of that will go to Pleasant Valley, and some of it will stay there. Oh shoot! Like the one time I might need food. Okay, I think we're done here. I'm not looting everything, probably. Oh, there's one more house. Hold on. Dude, how many lumps on the ground are there? One trip. That's crazy. Ptarmigan juice. Who knows how old that is? Jesus. Oh man, I'm tired. I'm gonna grab the coffee. Although it probably would have been decaf. So it would not have made a difference. Well, it would warm me up. And it's kind of cold right now. It's kind of chilly. That would help. Fish? Damn. Where's all the peanut butter at? No one has peanut butter around here.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Imagine if that was peanut butter. Damn it. I just found 2 of these and repaired them both. Lumpy, Humpy, Grumpy, Stumpy, Dumpy, Plumpy, Jumpy, and there's a new one. His name is Steve.
I think I can use this.
Yep. I regret being live right now. You better write them down because I feel like you're changing the names every time someone asks. Better be consistent with the bear names. Ooh, Old Mariner's pea coat. Interesting. Grab this. I might need more bandages. Okay. Yeah, but I don't like to leave anything up there. I like to take everything down. No item gets left behind with me around. Okay. Let's get rid of this. I think we're good. Let's move on. I'll drop on this. That's heavy. Too heavy. Let me go craft this scrap metal into hooks. And I think I'm gonna head to Pleasant Valley from here. Yeah, the peacoat's a very rare spawn. I think it mostly spawns in the coastal regions, and that's about it. I'll bring that with me so I can get to the cave. Yeah, it's actually a very rare spawn. Oh, my back. And my neck. Okay. Let's go. Oh, great weather. Lovely weather, in fact.
I'll take it.
Hey,
Oh my
Mackenzie?
god, that scared the
You
shit
look
out of
like
me.
shit.
Who did that?
That pisses me off.
Alright, calm down. Trying to see. Okay, well, we're gonna drop the lantern at some point. This is fine, I guess. I hear the bear crows. That makes me a little nervous right now. What's up, Daniel? Oh, hey, how's it going? Kinda need to shoot you. Because I need a casing. Well, I need a bunch of them, actually. No bear, please. This is kind of in bear territory. Really? You can find it in Pleasant Valley? The Mariner one? Because there's also the old-fashioned peacoat. I don't need acorns. What I do need are rose hips. Oh, I'm scared. Lumpy could be around the corner. And in this fog, that's a death sentence. You might be thinking of the old-fashioned peacoat.
This'll come in handy.
Stinky socks. Cargo pants? No, but I'll take it. What's the difference? Well, name and visual. Visuals are different. That's the difference. They're not the same item. Besides that, stat-wise, they're probably different as well. Oops. No, I want to fix this. Yeah, that's better than this. I'm getting decent luck with the sewing. Okay. No fog? No fog. Awesome. Hold on, Ninja Bear. Ninja Bear, let's let everything load first. Okay, I think we're in the clear. Oh, Lumpy's eating the acorns. They're quite tasty. See, now I'm curious, what do acorns taste like? I kind of want to try, but also apparently if you don't cook them properly, they're poisonous. You got to cook them a certain amount. You're playing Henry Stickmin? Ooh, I got to play that at some point. So many goddamn games to play, and I want to play like all the older ones. Like I still want to play GTA 5, obviously. Henry Stickmin. All the Resident Evil games that I'm trying to play. That I've never played before. Prey. I've been trying to play Prey 2017 for what feels like 4 years now. Same with Horizon Zero Dawn. Just too many games in the backlog. And of course, I always turn to the older games. Like Stardew and obviously The Long Dark. But I know next year we have Resident Evil Requiem, so I think we're going to be doing a good amount of Resident Evil in preparation for that before. So I think January and February will probably be dedicated to Resident Evil. Not entirely, we'll still have other things, but like I want to play Resident Evil 2 still, and 3, the OGs. And I don't think I'll play any of the newer ones again, because they take longer. Also, I've played them all, like 6, 7, 8, we've already played them in the last 2 years. I don't want to do 5 at the moment because I just played 5. And I did 4 earlier this year. 2 remake. We've done them all basically. I want to play the ones that I have not played yet. What if I did oh no. Castle's going to hate me. What if I did Revelations 1 and 2? Do you think that'd be enough to prepare myself for Requiem? No, I'm actually joking. I think I'm going to save Revelations 1 and 2 for Halloween next year. Because those are horror games. Not because they're scary, but because they're abominations. Well, the first one I think is fine. The second one we don't talk about, apparently. It's that bad. It's Resident Evil 6 bad. So I think we'll save... I'll do Revelations 1 at some point, but 2 I'm going to save for Halloween. I think that's a good idea. Actually, the next year would be the 3rd year, so we should definitely keep up the tradition of playing a Resident Evil game during October. Last year was 8, or sorry. Oh, it'd be 3 years. Right? I'm gonna look this up. This year was 6. No. Yes. Yes. But I started 6 early. I started in August, I think. I hate doing these like midstream side tangents, but I need to do this. I need to look this up. Resident Evil. Yeah, so we started Resident Evil 6 in August. It went through a little bit of September and October. So that counts for the October Resident Evil game. The previous October was Resident Evil 8. And then the one before that was Resident Evil 7. So this year we've got to do another Resident Evil game for Halloween. I think it'll be Revelations 2. 1 and 2. We'll do both. We'll do both. Well, I might start 1 early because we might not finish both in 1 month. What am I doing here? Having a stroke? Probably. Yeah. Sounds about right. This is a sentence and a half. Resident Evil Revelations 1 was, I saw Parker for the first time. I thought he was Fat Chris and got married to McDonald's. Yep, I just said that out loud. I want to die now. In game. Yeah, there's 2 different P coats. Entirely different.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Sure, why not? No, nothing. Nothing. None of the things I need. Nothing. Grapenut's playing Cookie Clicker? He's gonna play Cookie Clicker over watching the stream? Oh, man. Oh, fuck. I think I have to retire from streaming now. This is embarrassing. Most of the community thought that Parker was Chris. They don't even look the same. What do you mean? Yeah, Cookie Clicker is a real game. The Cookie Clicker genre came... The name from that, for that, came from the game Cookie Clicker. Yeah, Cookie Clicker games are just games that you, like... You start by interacting, but then you get upgrades to basically automate everything. That's a Cookie Clicker game. They're usually just, like, mobile games or, like, browser games you can get, but, they're all over the place now. And, there's 1.5 million, you know, copycats, I guess. That's the right word. 700 hours played, never knew that. Yep. 2 different peacoats. 2 different colors, different stats and everything. Alright, let's keep going. Auto run. Back to the trailer we started at, actually, right? Yeah, this is the trailer I started at. We're gonna head up to Pleasant Valley now. I was kind of hoping this wouldn't take the whole stream, but it might. Because we can't seem to find the freaking peanut butter to save our lives. How many hours do I have? In the Low Dark? As of right now? 1,673. And like 1,300 of that is from the last 3 years alone. Because before that, I didn't have that many hours in this game. I'm only here because of the expansion. I have that to thank. That's what got me into the game again. And this time for good, hopefully. Actually, the timing of the expansion was so perfect because I was kind of in that transition period where games like DayZ no longer appealed to me, and I was kind of already getting sick and tired of Destiny, like the looter shooter games. So I honestly didn't know where the hell my gaming preferences was, but yeah, that trailer for the expansion really drew me back in. And now I'm all about these open world games, whether if they're survival or not. But I think story-based stuff is what I'm more interested in right now, like this, Stardew, Raft, Halo. It doesn't even have to be open world. Fallout, The Elder Scrolls.
The hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Alright, shut up. Oh, Red Dead. Oh my goodness, Red Dead. Uh-oh. Hey, how's it going? Hope I don't regret this. We're good. Boy, one of these days that's gonna misclick and I'm gonna be boned. Dear humanity. Alright, Castle, stop it. Stop it. Alright, hopefully we find the combat boots in here. If not, whoever said that was banned. Oh, don't I need coal? No, I needed charcoal. We're good. I'll grab some coal. Oh!
I can use this.
No, work pants. Work pantaloons. Nope. That doesn't work. What about Red Dead? Oh, it's just the franchise. I love it because it's so story rich. I was just talking about like the types of games I'm into at the moment. And they're mostly story based, whether if they're open world or not. Whether if they're survival or not. Those are my favorites at the moment. And Red Dead is just one of the examples. I would say I think I prefer Red Dead
Cabal
over
on the
Grand Theft
field.
Auto. Grand Theft Auto is good, but like, come on, nothing beats Red Dead Redemption.
I'll take it.
Nothing will ever beat Red Dead Redemption 2 in terms of how insanely well designed and put together a game can be. That is it. That is not only the game of the decade for last decade, it is also the game of the century, in my opinion. I don't think anything will ever beat Red Dead Redemption 2. Just from how good it is. From how immersive it is. For how fun it is. It's just so good. It's literally an 11 out of 10, if you could do that. But no other game compares. I don't think GTA 6 will compare, honestly. But we'll see. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. They seem to be putting their whole Rockstar Ussy into the game, but... I mean, you saw how GTA 5's release was? How weird it was. It was like they released on console. They delayed the heist updates until like 3 years later or something like that. Then they finally released it on PC years later. The release of that game... It was just kind of a turnoff for me for the franchise. Do I need a toolbox? Sewing kit on the toolbox? Oh. Oh, you mean like this, the toolbox container. I will probably need that for my revolver. Well, I don't need a sewing kit. Nothing. Is this the tunnel with the rifle spawn? I don't remember. Oh, there we go. We got the third energy bar. Okay, so we can cross that off the list. Energy bar right there. Okay, so let's go for that top row then. Let's just beeline it through that top row. All I needed to do now is look for row sips. I have 4, 7, 14. Because I'm just going to shoot the revolver over and over again. And then I'll get one from there. Yeah, we have enough bullet casings. Let's just go look for the row sips. Good night, Kirk. Thank you for joining. Have a happy new year. Bye. 3 for the bingo, right? What do you mean? What do you mean 3 for the bingo? Like some of the items require multiple
This will come in handy.
for it to actually be completed. Because some of them are pretty easy to find. No longer need that. Let me clean this real quick. We'll just sleep here overnight. Damn it, Jess. What did you do? Don't let Keith drive again. Honestly, when GTA 6 does release, be prepared for the entire internet to implode. Every single storefront will probably break. Probably. I would not be surprised. I mean, if how many? I think multiple storefronts broke because of Silksong. It's gonna happen with GTA 6. It's just gonna happen to every storefront except for Steam, because it's not coming on PC for some reason right away. Even though games are literally built on computers. Rockstar's logic with that is so weird to me. It doesn't make sense. They're literally building these games on computers. Why wouldn't they prioritize the computer version first? So weird. The game could have probably come out already years ago if they had done that. Oh, it's dark. It's very spoopy. Scroll up, Toasty. I'm not scrolling up. No, thank you. Silksong Turbo broke the internet. Silksong broke the internet and also several storefronts. Oh, sewing kits are on the bingo board? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh boy, that's embarrassing. I will grab more here in Thompson's Crossing. That's fine. Thank you for letting me know, though. Yeah, I just totally forgot sewing kits are on here. That doesn't necessarily get me any closer to a bingo, but I'll keep that in mind. Got any plans tonight? Yeah, I do, unfortunately. Sorry, Daniel. Are you clean yet? No. God, I wish this would just continue cleaning until it's done or until I let go of a button or something. Christ almighty. Jess, tell Toasty what you said earlier. I'm scared. Dude, finally, my misery has ended. Reloading! Sorry, it's pitch black right now. Okay, we can eat one of these. We just need to keep 3. See the video where the voice actors of Red Dead Redemption 2 had a modern job? What it would be John and Arthur made me laugh so fucking hard. I don't really like find those like interview videos or like, I don't know, podcast videos of voice actors for games. So no, I have not seen that video before. Where's my bedroll? There. Bedtime. I don't know what's happening in the chat right now between Castle and Jess. What should I draw? Why don't you draw food from the Long Dark? Like redraw these or the canned foods or whatever. That could be fun. Honestly, if you ever just need something to draw, look at your favorite games and just look at the items or the people in it and draw those. Like the Long Dark's one of them, so draw stuff from the Long Dark. Is it daytime yet? Apparently not. There we go. Okay. Let's get to Thompson's Crossing. Daniel, draw 2 men eating grape nuts. What? Do I need to, like, censor that? I may snap an ankle here. Or 3. Oh, my leg. My leg. Oh, maybe I found a way to do it without breaking my ankle. Yeah, there's like a curve there to the hill that you can use to just run down without it bouncing you off. Josh, John will be a raging alcoholic TikToker construction worker. That's fucking hilarious. Arthur would be an Amazon delivery driver. Yeah, that sounds about right, honestly. Oh, hell no. Get out of here. No, sir, you'd know if you scrolled up when Castle said. I don't want to scroll because it requires me to alt-tab and then pause the stream and then go to the bathroom afterwards so I can cry. It's too much work. You'll find a video. Yeah, post it in the Discord. I'm curious. No, it doesn't say anything else. Just says bank foreclosed by the bank. Daniel, other Daniel. Sorry, we gotta find a name for you. How's your last name? Is that your last name? Hazrick? Let me know if that's how you pronounce it. Because we have 2 Daniels in here now. This is not a new run per se. This is a bingo game.
Come in handy.
So it's a new save, but we're playing bingo by finding items in the game and then crossing them off the bingo card. Dude, I was just in there. Did I? Yeah, I went through the front. So it is a new run, but it's also not a full run. Really. Oh, Daniel, I have a better idea. What if you draw the Long Dark inspired foods? Or, so you have, you know, the different canned soups or whatever, the canned stuff. Draw, for example, another canned item that kind of looks like it fits in with the other item. Like, it resembles the food from the Long Dark, but it's a new one. Like, instead of tomato soup, it's chicken noodle soup. That'd be kind of cool. That's an idea right there. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Just make it resemble this and make it look like it fits in the Long Dark. I think that'd be really cool to see. And you could say it's like fan art for Black Frost. There you go. It kind of is. It kind of would be, basically, at that point. What am I going to do with this? How have I not found the research books?
Use this.
No, I need practical gunsmithing and sewing primer. Castle has the proof. What is happening in the chat? Anyone clip that? Go to the bathroom and cry. You can clip it still. You'd have to scroll back a bit though. In the clip feature, you can scroll back a certain amount of time, like a couple minutes, I think. Tomato soup. I had some tomato soup earlier today. It was delicious. But definitely not good for you. Yeah, take that idea, Daniel, and roll with it. Yeah, I don't need anything there. There was no peanut butter here. Oh my god! What the fuck? I don't even know why I'm here. I don't need peanut butter. We're gonna go for the rose-hips. Speaking of rose-hips, though, where do I find rose-hips? Yes, and Castle Limits is hentai screaming. Yeah, but there was no hentai screaming yesterday. I don't know. I don't understand. Also, what's hentai screaming? I don't know what hentai screaming is. I don't know what hentai means either. What's hentai? Actually, don't answer that. There was no hentai screaming yesterday. Oh my god. What fucking timing. Of course you're here to do that. Right as I'm talking about hentai. Great. I'm gonna get banned. Okay, so we have 1 of 2 peanut butters. What was the... If I find the simple part... No, the rose hips will be easier to do at this point. Much easier. Welcome, Miroslav. How are you doing? Yeah, 1 more peanut butter. Somebody clip that, by the way. Alright, well, I know where there's another peanut butter. I think it's almost guaranteed every time. But it's gonna be easier to do the rosehip route anyways. Because the peanut butter route requires a simple parka. And despite the name, it's somehow incredibly difficult to find. I'm gonna head to the pond. There's a bunch of rosehips there. And then there's some at Signal Hill. So, and then Signal Hill is where the other peanut butter is. The very least, I think it's almost guaranteed every time. Maybe I should have warmed up first. It is Pleasant Valley. Freaky Toast? What do you mean? I ain't freaky. Perfect. Yeah, that was pretty perfect. Again, I don't know what's happening in the chat with Castle and Jess. There's a conversation happening that somehow involves me, but I have lost all context. Is there no peanut butter in Interloper? Pretty sure there is. Yeah, I think the rosehip route will be easier and faster, but we can hit up the rosehips up ahead and then go to Signal Hill for the peanut butter. But then we still need to find the parka. I have enough bullets to get the bullet casings. So we don't need to worry about that. We just need the rosehips. The park should be up ahead. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That's fine. It doesn't matter if I miss a bunch. It matters if I don't hit. And they're still chasing me. Any rosehips? I'm near the park area, I think. I think the park area is up there, but I don't think there's anything over there. Besides the table. Oh, I think there's a research book there. Let me check. Ooh! Lucky one shot. Not so lucky for the wolf. Yeah, the pond's up there. I think this is the park over here. Well, park is such a strong term for this location. It's more like a camping spot with some tables, and that's it. There's not much else here. Yeah, I think I remember there being a research book there, but let's check. This is technically cougar territory. If the cougar were here. The cougar is not here, though. I think there's peanut butter in Interloper. It's just probably rare. We gotta storm the Hinterland studio to protest. I don't think there's a studio, Hinterland studio. I don't think Hinterland has a proper studio. I think it's all work from home. I guess I could ask Raphael, but he doesn't always reply to things. Alright. 4 bushes! Where are the other 2? Gosh darn it. Okay, so I need 5 more bushes of rosehips. Are there any more here? Oh dear.
This will come in handy.
No. I think that was it for this area. Let me warm up here real quick. If I can warm up. There might be something there too. They have an actual studio? Oh, I didn't know that. I think a lot of their employees work remote though, but sometimes I think they gotta come to the studio if they live nearby. I've seen pictures of it. Oh. Take a little nappy nap to warm up. No, we can't say that. We can't say we gotta go storm Hinterland and hold them at arrow point. We can't do that. No, 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 no. I don't condone that. Don't demonetize me, do too, please. Oh, it doesn't spawn an interloper? Oh, that's weird. See, I understand limiting some foods. Like MREs and the what's it called? The airline meals, but why peanut butter? That's so weird. Sewing kit. There we go. Still not much closer, but I'll mark it down at the very least. I think at this point in the stream, I would much rather like continue with the same board and keep doing more bingos based off the progress we had than start over with a new board and a new save file. Ooh, I do want to get an ad in real quick. I forgot. I should have done it earlier. Let me do an ad, and I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back. I try to get one in per stream. I'll be right back. Just let the ad play. I would greatly appreciate that. Bye. I put on sweater because I'm cold. New video went to see. I just released a video today. That's the last one of the year too. So you better enjoy it, and you better leave a like and a hype on mobile though, because that's the only platform you can do that on. Yeah, it's chilly, and here I am drinking an ice cold La Croix. Ugh. Oh, delicious. It's one of my favorites, limoncello. We require another. There's no way in hell. I'm busy tomorrow. Busy doing what, you ask? Not cooking a whole ass meal. See, I don't think New Year's is the type of holiday where you should cook a meal. I think you should just eat leftovers or order takeout or order food from a family restaurant. No, none of this cooking feast shit. We do that on Thanksgiving and Christmas, and that's it. Just order pizza and wings or whatever you want and relax. So instead, tomorrow I will be spending the day cleaning, throwing out the trash. Oh, I do gotta rewarm. I gotta heat up the pies at the very least so that they're nice and cooked. They're store-bought, but like I want to toast them up essentially. And I gotta thaw out the pierogies too. I've got some frozen pierogies I gotta find. Technically I will be cooking those, but they're already cooked. I just gotta butter them and fry them a little. Oh no, I'm gonna have to ban that number now. H2O Toasty? No, I'm good. Oh, it seems you might have hit this. You triggered a spam. What's it called? A spam filter there. Yeah, careful with the spams. Apparently, Nightbot doesn't like spam. I've never had spam myself, so I don't know if it's good or not. Oh shoot, I forgot. There's Rosips down here. Love me some ice cold H2O. I agree, but it's winter, so it's probably not the best thing to drink when I'm cold. But I have them out in a in the like house's staircase, which is separate from the rest of the house. And that area is not insulated. It is like if the can was sitting outside for a whole day. That's how cold it is. It's like if I put it in the fridge. That's how cold it is in that area of the house. Should be right around the corner. There they are. Ooh, I think that's enough. Oh, you're talking about the temp, not the kids slur term? Oh, got it. Okay. That's hilarious. It's Miroslav that took it there. Somehow Miroslav is worse than Daniel. Wait, is Daniel here? Shit. Daniel is here. Fuck. I'm sorry, Daniel. I'm so drained after reading that comment. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Let's see. Just wear a hockey mask, and now you'll become H2O delirious. How about no? I haven't heard that name in years. Damn. Oh, where the hell's the cave? Here it is. I remember watching a little bit of Vanoss back in the day, but because I know H2O Delirious was involved with that group, but I haven't heard much about them in a while. I recall one of them getting Turbo canceled. One of the people in that group. I don't remember which one it was. All right, well, what do we need? That's 12. Oh, wait, we need the rifle bullets, don't we? Also, I've had the rifle bullets already. Oh, let me close Chrome. Okay. Totally forgot about that. I've had that for a while. That's it, Toasty. I sentenced you to acute water intoxication. No, I don't want to die. Oh god, I'm water drunk now. Hold on, let me get my board on screen. The thing with me is that I just put on a mask. I don't know about Daniel. You just put on a mask for fun? What state do you live in so I never go to that state ever again? So I need 15. So, everyone close your ears. Oh. Mop. At least you guys don't have to hear that full blast. I have like the volume lowered on your end for the game and Discord and all that. That is full blast for me. That is loud. All right, 15 cases. Casings.
My leg!
I'm gonna guess that was Jess and Castle, probably. And that's a bingo. We got 3. Did I make 4? Was it 4 or 3? It was 4. That's a bingo. Bingo bango. Look at that. All right. Well, let's keep going. We got a half an hour or so to kill, maybe more. We could probably get another bingo. Let's go find that peanut butter then. Oh my god. I'll rest when I get to Signal Hill. I have headphones on? What the fuck do you think this is? Or are you talking about someone else? I can't really see how that group is still around. The Vanoss adjacent group? I don't know. The last I heard is one of them got turbo canceled for doing the diddly. Get it? I think that was what it was for. And the last time I watched any of their stuff was like, I want to say 9 years ago when I was in college. No. Well. Any bullets? No. Let us see the headphone dent. What do you mean dent? I have hair. What's that guy's name again? The guy. Oh. No, not Mini Lad. I think, yeah, Mini Lad. I remember him. I think that was the one. Yeah. That was the one that got caught. What exactly was it? He wasn't pedoing. He was
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
pedoing, but for adults. I don't remember. One or the other. Anyways, yeah. He was the one that got canceled. There's a lot of those these days. I wonder why. What are we talking about? Mini Lad. But we don't really need to talk about him. He was a popular-ish content creator about 10 years ago. Because he was involved with a group of content creators that made content together. And he got canceled. There's always one. At least one. I mean, Achievement Hunter, Funhouse, the fucking Try Guys. There's at least one. All the time. Oh, I think it happened at Smosh, but I think it happened twice, actually. Yep, there's always at least one. You just never know who it is. Can we get all the bingos? I have done a full card bingo game before, but I think that took like multiple. It was multiple streams. It's like a full-blown like series essentially. That was from I think earlier this year. You know, we might do that one again eventually. That was the one where the final stream was dedicated to just finding the last item. I think it was the Mariner's Pico. I was losing my mind trying to find it. And I found it in Desolation Point. Do you Diddy too? What? No! No! God, no! No, before that, the group. What group? I don't know what we're talking about. The guy with the headphone dent, what's his name? The guy that would like... He played League of Legends, would rage quit, or... I don't know. I hate that the word Diddy has been like tainted forever. Poor Diddy Kong. Tire stream for one item. Yeah. That one went into the cursed stream playlist. I'm trying to compile a playlist of cursed stream VODs. And there's a few of them in there from the Long Dark. Tyler 1. Yes, there we go. That's the guy. He's bald and he's got the headphone dent in his skull. Well, not his skull. It's just like his skin where the headphones would cross is literally denting his head. But I have hair. I think there's probably a buffer because of the hair. I think it's super prominent on him because he's bald. So like it's an obvious dent in his head. It's so silly to think about. Oh my goodness. What will forever haunt me, I think is what you meant, is when a babushka said diddle diddle with a menacing face. I wish I wasn't literate right now. Sometimes you guys make me wish I didn't understand English. Good job, by the way. Peanut butter? No, the one time! The one time! I think it's either peanut butter or condensed milk. Oh. I'm gonna have to go to Molly's fucking house now.
I'll take it.
Oh, you dropped something. We'll put that underneath for now. I really don't feel like fixing it right now. Combat boots. Oh, god damn it. Let me guess. Let me take a guess. Yep. The culprit. So I got the combat boots. All right. Everyone calm your collective tits. Christ. Combat boots. We've almost got another bingo. I need one more condensed milk, though. Well, now I kind of regret coming this way because I could have looted all Thompson's Crossing. Oh, well. Castle heard that shit. Castle's beyond defended. Beyond defended for what? You don't have to rewatch the old streams. I can do that in my free time. I just need to figure out which Fallout New Vegas stream was the hyper cursed one. And I think it was Resident Evil Rando Part 2. Oh my god, that whole series can just go in the curse playlist. That whole Resident Evil Rando was turbo cursed. It took me 6 hours to get out of the fucking mansion. In 6 hours, an experienced player could play both campaigns of the game. That was a nightmare. Oh, also, there was a Biorand update too, which is kind of nice. So I can update that. I really don't feel like searching all this, but I have to. Do you think new words like ditty and slop will be words in the dictionary? Oh yeah, I think a lot of the slang terms become words in the dictionary, like official words.
Okay.
Yeah, ditty will probably have that connotation in the dictionary from now on. Ugh. Any word on Bio Village? No. The I think this Bioran team leader or admin or whatever you want to call him
This'll come in
did say
handy.
they're still working on all that. They're still working on new Bioran stuff. 8, 3 remake, and Code Veronica. I know those are the ones that are in the works. So we got some good stuff coming.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Astrid, shut your ass up. I need to figure out what we're doing here. Okay, we can combine these. I think it was part 6 for New Vegas because that stream had like 18 million clips. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Well, I'm exaggerating a little bit. But yeah, that one had a lot of clips. I think that was the one that was cursed. And it wasn't cursed because, like, you know, for normal reasons. It was cursed because I kept dying at inopportune times. And I had a mod on so that I couldn't save unless I slept. It's similar to Fallout 4's, like, survival mode, where you had to sleep in order to save. I just kept dying at the worst time, losing a bunch of progress. And then I think at one point I had to reload a save because I fucked something up or something and lost a bunch of progress. I lost like several hours worth of progress, basically, in that one stream. I think it was part 3. Yes. Soak up all that water. Delete that water. Tubi has all the Halo movies. Oh, good to know. Awesome. I'm gonna go watch those at some point. I still need to catch up on the Fallout TV show. I think episode 3 is already out. Are those coming out on Tuesdays or Wednesdays? Castle, can you look that up for me? I think it's probably Wednesdays, or Tuesdays, because it was originally gonna come out on the 17th, but they moved it to the 16th, so it bumped it to Tuesday. But I don't know if the subsequent episodes are still coming out on Wednesday or Tuesday. That's what I want to know. Guys, don't say the W word. I'm scared of W word. What W word? I'm confused now. Is it wiggle? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Speaking of wiggle, I think that's the name of one of the characters. Oh wait, maybe I think it was the song. What was the game called? Bug Snacks. There we go. Yes. Yes, Bug Snacks. I was looking at that the other day. I wanted to play it, but I want to save it for stream. I think it'll be a fun game to play through on stream. Is the Fallout show canon? I believe it is, although it's retconning some things, which I don't like. But you know what? It's fine. It's just a show. It's just a game. They're just having fun. Honestly, even some of the newer games retcon things from the older ones. Like, apparently, in Fallout 4, there's the kid that gets stuck in the fridge and becomes a ghoul. Apparently, that kid should not be alive. He should have died. Because ghouls still need to eat, I think, in order to survive. So that kid should have died. Because there was nowhere near enough food for him to last 200 years inside of a fridge. Alright, moving on. Let's get to Molly's. Yeah, even like the newer ones are retconning shit. 76 kind of retcons the Brotherhood of Steel. But I have a theory for how it works. How they could unretcon it. Because there was no previous West Virginia Brotherhood of Steel branch. But there is, based on like what I've seen from the TV show with the Brotherhood, in the most recent episode 2 of season 2, I think there's a way for them to get around a retcon, but obviously they won't confirm it. Like they won't say, yeah, this is what the Appalachia Brotherhood becomes. They're no longer considered Brotherhood, essentially. But that would require them canonizing an ending from the Brotherhood storyline in that game. Which I don't think they'll do. Just Fallout Slop, love it or hate it. Yeah, pretty much. But I think it's good, though. It's just... I would love less retconning, but it's still very good, though. There's a lot of fan service, but it's done in tasteful ways. Like... the sound effect work in the show is very good because they use the sound effects from the games for items. Like someone uses a stim pack, it makes the sound that the stim pack makes. When Lucy holds up her Pip-Boy, it makes the sounds that play when you're scrolling through the Pip-Boy. It's pretty cool. Well, you better watch it, because I will probably spoil things by accident somewhere down the line. Ankle, 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 ankle. Okay. Hoping Netflix gets a hold of it. Netflix will not be able to play the Fallout show anytime soon. It's owned by Amazon. There's no way in hell they'll let Netflix have access to it. You platinum bug snacks? Oh. I'm scared of men, but with W and O in front of it. Women? You're scared of women? Okay, I love the Wiggles. No, I don't like the Wiggles. I'm pretty sure they confirmed the release dates of each episode. I don't know if them bumping the first episode meant that they bumped all the episodes. If so, that means episode 3 came out, like, now, tonight. Bear? Okay.
The boardwalk still smells like popcorn, and the back alley still stinks like piss.
Women. Oh, Jesus! Oh, the bear's going for a Sunday visit to Molly's house. Pick up some apples for the road. Mm-hmm. So that means... I guess that would mean that Resident Evil... The ending of Resident Evil... Is it the ending? I think so, yeah. No, when is it? I think it was in Resident Evil 4. What point does Leon say the iconic line? Women. I think that was in the original only, though. Castle would know. He's the Resident Evil super fan. Yeah, you would hate that game then. Just because of that one line. I will not be asking why you don't like the word woman or women. I will not be asking. We do not need to elaborate on that. The RE4 ending, the original. The remake does not have that. They definitely cut back on the misogyny in the remake. Not lore accurate. The bear is from Great Bear, which means he's too poor to buy Molly's products. Oh yeah, that's true. Poor bear. Can't even afford a fresh apple. I'm checking. That's why I'm here. Otherwise, the only thing that'd be here is like a flare and a hacksaw and some wood. I already have that. You biscuit. You biscuit. You gotta be careful. There's a hole right there for some reason. Like a collision hole. You will fall through. Unless they finally fixed it. Actually. Kind of silly, but I'm gonna wear both. No, they have not fixed that. I'm gonna wait for the bear to move. Bug report. That bug's been there for God knows how long. Years, probably. What's the closest bingo we can get? Simple parka. Practical gunsmithing book. Ooh, I know where we can find one of those. I think there's one guaranteed one near Carter. It's either at Carter, like in the staging area, or the trailers, I believe. I think there's always a guaranteed gunsmithing book in one of those two areas. Grape Fanta is so good. Isn't that just grape juice? Oh, I had a strawberry Fanta recently. It was pretty good. It was at a... Where was it at? Where was the strawberry Fanta? It might have... Oh, I think it was Panda. Yeah, it was at Panda. Panda Express had strawberry Fanta. I thought that was so bizarre, and that was such a throwback. Fanta's making a weird comeback. I've started seeing those commercials again with the classic song. I really like strawberry Fanta, but you don't ever see it really unless you buy the 2 liters. It's a good flavor. But I've never had grape. I've had pineapple Fanta. That's okay, I guess. See, pineapple doesn't make for good soda, in my opinion. Some fruits are just better as fruit or as juice. Or as mixer for alcohol. Speaking of alcohols, Damn, why didn't I drink today during the stream? Oh well. Your daughter loves strawberry Fanta? I love strawberry Fanta as well. Ooh, if you ever see the glass bottle Fantas, which means that they're probably from Mexico, try them. So good. So much better than the ones here in the US. Go Star Wars, welcome. How are you doing?
Hope
Wrong
nobody
one.
needs this anymore.
Wrong one, Molly. Okay, peanut butter me, Molly. Peanut butter me. Not like that. Got a question about the Long Dark. If we're in that world, do you think it's possible to rebuild society in some way or form if you have enough resources, manpower, science, and engineering? That's we may get the answer to that in episode 5. But assuming the auroras stop, yes. But if they don't stop, no. It can never go back to normal. I think the teaser may be hinting that the fact that the auroras will never stop, and whatever's causing them will keep causing it, which we know it's the sun. But there's something wrong with the sun. I think the sun is like, my main theory revolving around the Quiet Apocalypse and the auroras is that the sun has entered its next stage of life, which increases solar activity and will eventually, millions of years from now, cause the sun to explode or turn into a nova or dwarf star, whatever. I don't really know what the sun will eventually transform into. But it's entering its next stage of life, which would increase solar activity. That is a thing that actually happens. But that would be like, again, millions of years from now. So that part doesn't matter that much, but the effects that it's having on Earth at the moment is important. If the auroras don't stop, then I don't think things will go back to normal. You could probably get it to be as normal as possible, like creating, big settlements. I'm thinking like The Last of Us, like Jackson, like those type of settlements. But they would have to be heavily guarded against the wildlife. You can't have wildlife, being able to enter your settlement. You'd have to wall everything off. It probably wouldn't be as, as bad as The Last of Us. Like, you have to keep the zombies out and, keep hordes from knocking over walls. I don't need that. At the very least, you would need walls just to keep wildlife out, like bears and wolves and such. I think, assuming what that the teaser is telling us, that things won't go back to normal ever again, at the very least, I think it's possible that things could go back to normal somewhat, but not to the point where we could rebuild entire nations from scratch. Giant military forces and all that. I think it would just be like, smaller settlements here and there. Maybe if you're lucky, people could pull together and build, take over a whole big city and try to bring things back to normal there. But I don't think it'll ever be truly the same as it was before. I mean, the one line by Astrid, I keep forgetting what it is, but the first half, I don't remember, but the second half is, the world we had tomorrow, or the world we had yesterday won't be there tomorrow. I think that alone is enough to tell us what we're going to learn in episode 5. Ooh. And what that is nothing's going to go back to normal. Like, truly. Thank you for answering the question. Of course. That is something I definitely will be talking about when episode 5 releases. That's going to have its own video topic. I did talk about it a little bit today, because it does involve the teaser and the little bits of dialogue we got. But yeah, I think we're essentially in an extinction level event. I always thought that, but I didn't think it'd be this bad. Based on, oh, it's covered in splooge. Miroslav, did you do that? That's a wild sentence, by the way. I never realized how bad it could actually be. Just based off of the little dialogue we got in the teaser. It's very grim. The outlook is very grim for humanity. I don't even know why I came down here. Well, I came down for clothing, I guess. I need to find the simple parka, or I'm gonna lose my mind. Or the peanut butter. Hip hip? Oh yeah. That's one of those pre-sound commands. I should make more of those. What if I just made some like unhinged text commands for Nightbot and it just puts some of the wildest shit in the chat?
I think I can use this.
Work pantaloons. That's on the card. Not a bingo though, but we're basically filling in the whole damn board at this point. It's an extinction level event, and from the fact that like a lot of species are probably gonna die off because of the Aurora's effects. That's not the one I need.
Take it.
Because like we know that all animals are affected by the Aurora. I kind of need to wear it, so I'm just gonna hold on to that, even though it's worse. We saw the scene at the end of episode 3 where the whales are like beaching for some reason. And all the animals are behaving in strange ways. I'm saying extinction in the sense that some species may die off quickly because of the changes. Like migratory animals, if their migration pattern is screwed up because the magnetic field is all messed up, they may die off like entirely because their migration pattern is broken. That could be a reality. Like some birds could go extinct. Although it's winter already, so those animals would have already migrated. But if they can't migrate back during the summer, they may die off in their travel. Not the entire species itself, but like in giant populations could die off very quickly. Fish population could die off. If the weather system is being affected as much as I think, because that's all affected by the sun, the ocean currents could shift. Climate could shift. Entire species could go extinct because of that alone. It could be suddenly super cold or super hot in your part of the world because the ocean currents have changed. We haven't actually seen any of the actual weather changes, but I think we're gonna see that in Black Frost. I mean, Raphael shared the one screenshot. What was it? What was the name of the affliction? Wind chilled, and then there was like the completely frozen over electrical tower. That I think is a really good indicator that weather may play a bigger part in Black Frost. It's gonna get worse, I think. We might get some more unique weather types other than just blizzards and wind and regular snow. We could get like hailstorms or freezing rain or I don't know, something else. I think there might have been mention of an Aurora storm. Let me look that up before I spread misinformation. It's in the Steam page. Aurora storms, extreme weather events, radioactive Black Frost, and the Black Frost itself will be its own weather type, essentially, weather hazard, because that's essentially just precipitation that's radioactive, and in this case it'd be snow. Yeah, Aurora storms are interesting. That could just mean that we'll have auroras, but there could be a blizzard, because the way that the game handles the auroras is rather strange. Because technically, you could have an aurora during the day, but the visual, the lights might not be there because they're not visible. I think you could technically have an aurora effect during the day, but I don't know about that. And also, there's no need for it to be clear during the Aurora. I think that's just so, like, it's just a gameplay decision. It could easily be blizzarding, and also there could be an Aurora. In fact, that happens at the beginning of the game in Wintermute. When the first flare happens, it's blizzarding, but there's an Aurora in the sky. So I think they're just kind of normalizing the idea that there could be auroras, but also it could be blizzarding, or there could be black frost falling, or super windy or whatever. Which I think that should be the norm, and I'm glad that they're adding that. How hard is it to find a simple park? I know, right? I haven't found anything. Yeah, we could even get like a hurricane or typhoon, but like, you know, cold. I know that doesn't make sense, but like, if the weather is going to shift, the climate is going to shift, I mean, there could be some really extreme weather events. Well, we might not get hurricanes or typhoon because the game takes place in Ontario, and Northern Ontario specifically, so maybe not those types of weather events, but cyclones or cyclonic storms, which are like similar to hurricanes. They're like the little brothers. Those could happen, and those sometimes can last days if they linger too long, or like I guess if they have like certain conditions that could linger in the area. That would be a nightmare. Oh boy, a tornado. I don't think that'd be possible in that part of the world, in central northern Ontario, whatever. But a tornado, that'd be wild in Black Frost. Just imagine seeing a horse getting lifted up by a tornado. That's my horse. It's got all my loot on it, and it's gone. All right, I didn't find the peanut butter. I didn't find the parka. There is a flask in this region, but I've already checked, I think, 2 of the spots and nothing. So let's go back to Thompson's Crossing. I searched everything food-wise, right? Yeah. Always check in there. There could be something. Let's go back. I will probably only be live until I get to Thompson's Crossing. I'm just going to check for the flask. Maybe the community hall. Maybe a house, but we'll see. Probably 20 to 30 minutes. And even the flask wouldn't be a bingo. Insulated boots. I don't know where we're gonna find those. I love my horsey. My horsey loves me. I agree. I hope we get more than horses, though. I hope we can get like a mule or a donkey. Like some variety. Like the mule and the donkey is like the lower tier version of the horse. The horse is super rare and more valuable, I guess. But we can have a donkey or a mule, kind of like to have a lower end version of the horse. I only want a mule because of Not Mule. I want Not Mule to return. Ooh, 2 of them. None for me today, Pills McGee. I appreciate it, though. Have a good day. That's what I call that body. That specific body because of all the pills. If you're lucky, you get double pills. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, there's 3 of them, but 1 got scared. 2 got scared. 3 got scared. I don't need the casing anymore. I want Not Mule to return from Red Dead Redemption 1. It's my favorite horse, or mule, I guess. When I got to the Mexico chapter in Red Dead Redemption 1, I found a mule like almost immediately. Played through, I think, like 50% of the game with that mule as my main horse. And that was a slow and steady process. But I grew attached to that mule.
That's it, Nico. Not Big Mouth Prick. You funny guy.
I tried.
The name, Not Mule. That came from when I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and all of my horses would be called Not Glue. But for the mule, I called it Not Mule. So if I get a horse, it'll be called Not Glue. Obviously. I went through 3 Not Glues, I think, in that series. Yeah, I think 3 of them. Because you would sell them and buy a new one. I think the last one technically dies at the end, canonically. in Red Dead Redemption 2. Sorry, spoilers for a 7-year-old game now. What kind of, if I were in the Long Dark, what kind of save zone would you make, and what would it be? Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, if it happened where I am right now, when the Quiet Apocalypse starts in the game, so AKA November-ish, I would be in a small, I guess, suburban town. Definitely not rural, but definitely not a big city, though. It's like a sprawling suburb where I live. Oh man, shit would be rough here. Honestly, I think I've thought about this before. It's so weird to think about it, but like, I've definitely thought about this scenario. Like, what if the world ended today? What would I do? The first thing I would do is I would stay the fuck inside for a few days and just wait till things quiet down. And during that time, board up your windows, board up your doors, and just hope and pray. Because at the very least, in my house, we have a good amount of supplies, good amount of food and water. We could go like a week before we need to actually go out, I guess. But well, maybe 2 weeks. 2 weeks is when we would be desperate, because we would be fully out of stuff. Yeah, I would probably just sit still, sit quiet for a couple days. Reinforce the
This
house.
stuff will come in handy.
Great, more combat boots. I found the snow pants though. And just hope and pray. After that, I don't know. It's entirely dependent on like everyone that lives around you. So since it's a suburb essentially, that's kind of hard to like depend on everyone. But everyone around here is like, it's like family homes, you know? Everyone has a family, so everyone's got to defend each other, you know, your family. But I live in a pretty, you know, it's a small community, but it's like basically suburbs and industry all over. But in an immediate area, I think we could probably, you know, get our shit together. The police could probably help keep order. That sort of thing. But people would need to share, and obviously not everyone would want to share. We've got some big stores around, so like that right there, you know, that's food for everyone. If the worst case scenario happened, obviously. Does it hurt to get a tattoo? Absolutely. Depends on where you get it. If you're, well, I'm from Oklahoma. That's fucking hilarious. What is that from? I already know, like, if I were in the Long Dark, like in Great Bear Island during the Quiet Apocalypse, I would die from sweating, because I sweat too easily, and if I have to bundle up too much, I will just die from sweating while it's cold as hell. Why is my... Oh, I see, the model is just like so big, it doesn't account for the fact that it's bigger than the scarf. Interesting. Uh-oh. Where the hell am I? Totally forgot where I was. How about a stadium? That will be good. Yeah, I think a stadium would be a good place to, like, give people shelter and, you know, store supplies and stuff like that. But you would also need like a lot of like police and military to keep order. I don't know. It's from a TikTok comment. That's hilarious. Always. Anyways, to repeat my question, do you think that in the future of Long Dark, we would go back to like the medieval ages, or we're back to Steam? Definitely not medieval. Steam would probably be the most likely outcome. I mean, it's one of the few technologies that would be reliable and would still work. Electricity won't be coming back if the auroras aren't going away. I mean, it's still around, it just can't be produced. That's one of the things that hasn't been explained yet, is why does electricity seemingly not generate? Why can't it be stored in a battery? I think it's just some weird geomagnetic, I don't know, disturbance is like the best way I can describe it. There's something funky going on in space. That's all we really know. Oh, let me put that up on the board. Snow pants. Still not another bingo. That's crazy. That's wild. So the sewing book, the simple parka, the gunsmithing book, and the condensed milk. I feel like we'll find the condensed milk in Thompson's Crossing. It's will it ever go away? What do you mean go away? What will what ever go away? Elaborate. Oh god, that scared the shit out of me. Fucking rip off. You had to pick one situation to make into a full-on story on its own. The Night of the First Lair or Blackrock. But Night of the First Lair, specifically where, though? Oh, God, Daniel, I'm gonna ban you.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
That was in-game. Theory is that the solar flare just ruined the frequency between the grid and the generators, which would cause a worldwide electric outage. And the auroras bring it back very slightly into harmony. Yeah, something like that. I think that makes some sense, but I'm no space scientist. That's what we don't know, Daniel. But we'll find out in episode 5, I think. Why do you keep deleting it? Well, that's one of the things we may learn in episode 5 is, will the auroras ever go away? I think the answer may be no. I think the teaser already kind of tells us the answer might be no. Alright, to Thompson's Crossing. I'm running out of food here. Mostly because I can't eat a lot of this because we need it for the bingo card. Can be anywhere. I would love to see what that looked like, honestly, in Harmont. I want to see what the Harmont was like the night of the first flare. We might learn a little bit about that, though, in Black Frost, so that's already probably a story that's going to be told. Also, who the fuck... What the fuck is with the Glimmer Fog? That is explained in the Tales trilogy, which I will not elaborate on here if you don't want spoilers. Go play the Tales from the Far Territory, and you will learn what causes the Glimmer Fog. And if you have played the Tales and still don't know what causes the Glimmer Fog, watch one of my videos. I'm trying to think which one would help you with that one. I can't remember which one would help you figure out that fact. Maybe the what is Rudiger's machine video. That one's a bit old and out of date now. Cuz that one came out before we learned what the machine was actually about. But I think it might answer that question for you. Been playing the Division 2 for a while, which I finished playing. Just started Far Cry New Dawn, so that's why I'm asking. Oh, the previous question. Did you make your own faction? Probably not. I would just join the one that someone else created that aligns with my, my opinions and my morals. I'm definitely not the leader type, for sure. So I would not want to create my own faction and try to lead it. Why is the power off? I was hitting so many combos on Marvel Rivals. Competitive bronze, I was clapping them. Why is the power off? The fog is caused by the lack of pancakes on Grape Island. What do you mean? There's so many pancakes all over the place. Anna Wright has to go. Thank you for joining, Anna. Hope you have a happy new year. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. I gotta get back to the Division. I started playing the Division 1 earlier this year and really tried to pay attention to the lore. It's actually very interesting. But I kind of stopped about halfway. I think that's the problem with the Division in general for me, is the story is kind of just locked behind playing the goddamn game and doing all the upgrades and loot the looter shooter stuff. I kind of wish the story was just more available from the get-go. It just takes too goddamn long. Schedule 1 when? Next week, probably, if I had to guess. I'll be starting over for that too, and we'll do co-op. Me and you. And if anyone else wants to join, we could do more, but I already know for a fact that's going to be a flippin' shit show. It's going to be a travesty. There's gonna be a casualty report after that one for sure. Of the number of brain cells I'm gonna lose. I think there's a channel that covers the lore of every goddamn game. I don't doubt it at all. I mean, some games they cover by many people. On challenge, you must get 1 pancake in every house and building in Grape Island. Cabins, trailers, and caves not included. That's doable now with the trader. You can get flour and what's it called? You get flour and maple syrup from him. Jesus. And you can get oil from him as well, but also you can get oil from animal fat. Alright, we're probably going to end the stream here in a little bit, but I'm trying to see if I can maybe find these stupid peanut butter and the parka. I can't believe how hard it is to find the peanut butter. And it's not even like that good of a food item. It's not even that calorie dense either. Like there's way better options. You wish the Division would hurry up and get set into the main timeline? Wait, what do you mean the main... Neither of the Division games take place during the... Can you explain? Bird game when? What bird game? 36,000 hour stream when you donate $100,000 total. How about that? Because I know the Division is based off of a book by the same name. But what do you mean you wish it would get into the main timeline? I don't think the goal of the games was to retell the story of the books like exactly the same. I think they're just kind of playing with that universe and doing what they want with it. That's the whole reason why Tom Clancy's name is even attached to it. They have the license to the franchise, but that doesn't mean they're gonna tell the story of the book, like word for word. I don't know how the Witcher books and the games compare, or like the Metro games and books. Those might be more faithful. Like the games might be more faithful to the books. I don't think that's how the Tom Clancy stuff works. Division 1 and 2 are set in a different timeline, whereas fourth echolocation team Rainbow and Ghost Unit are in a different timeline. Oh, so it's just not canon to the book universe. Right? Is that what you mean? It's its own separate universe? I didn't know the Division was that deep. I think the Division is supposed to be in the games. I mean, they're supposed to be in the Ubisoft timeline. There's a theory where all of Ubisoft's main franchises are in the same universe. like Far Cry, Splinter Cell, and Assassin's Creed and all that. They're all in the same universe. I don't know how The Division fits into that, considering The Division is an apocalypse scenario. I'm not sure how it works. Oh, and what was that other game? Watch Dogs. All those games are in the same universe. Ugh, we're not gonna find a Parker, are we? Oh, there's nothing that's gonna stop him from rage baiting.
Handy.
Not unless he takes his last breath. I'm kidding. Maybe The Division isn't part of the main timeline for the Ubisoft games, but all the other ones are interconnected. They have like Easter eggs for each other's franchises. I know everyone can't wait for The Lone Dark 2. We're all patiently waiting. We just need patience, that's all. I'm very excited for Black Frost. Like, I just wish I could like go to sleep and wake up and it's a year later and it's already out. Brother stream when? Absolutely never. There's a reason I can't stream with him because of reasons. I used to play games with him in videos, but he's not allowed on the channel anymore for reasons. I just want to end it. Give me the peanut butter, please. I'm going to do it. I'm going to jump. Jump where? I don't know. Am I over encumbered because of something? I think too many bullets. Well, these are pretty lightweight. Actually, that did help. The fuck? I don't even have a bow. Get rid of that. Simple Parka. Oh yeah, I saw that. People are kind of excited about that game. I'm glad. Any indie that does very well and has a lot of hype is a good indie. And deserves all the praise. Now that Silksong's out of the way, hype can finally be spread out to all the other indies. There needs to be a balance, and when Silksong was not out, the almost all the hype went to Silksong. Now that hype can spread out and spread to other games. Nope. Fuck. The fuck is the parka? Oh, I've got too much water. That's probably why. Castle, I think we're getting too far down the rabbit hole here. You're gonna pop more brain cells, please. I get it. It's confusing. Honestly, having all of your franchises in one universe is confusing as hell. Like, at some point, you're gonna fumble things, and it doesn't make sense. But also, I think it's not even canonically confirmed that everything is in one universe. Ubisoft has never said that. It's all a fan theory. If I don't find the parka here, you stole the parka, you bastard. If I don't find it here or the peanut butter, I'm gonna blow my brains out in game. When it comes to Clancy lore and following the timeline, I go in depth, just like Resident Evil. Yeah, but you're also not a good Resident Evil lore person. You've already demonstrated that multiple times. I just don't remember specific examples. Don't ask me to come up with my evidence. Just trust me on that one. Trust me that I'm correct. I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna vomit. One of these days, that's actually gonna happen, and I'm gonna not know why. Okay, at the very least, we got the one bingo. You left the power cut in Mountain Town, you evil mother ducker. Which is worse, Ubisoft or EA? At the moment, EA. EA, because of the buyout, specifically. That's a turbo corrupt buyout. Then we will not talk about it or elaborate why that's the case, but the buyout itself makes EA infinitely worse than Ubisoft. Drop the specific moment. Just trust me on that one, please. Just trust me. I don't have the evidence, but just trust me. It's not like I'm accusing you of trying to blow up my house. Well, I think I'm blowing my brains out in-game. I'm gonna call it there. That's fine. We got a bingo. I just wanted to go the extra mile and try to get more. Somehow couldn't even do that in the hour that we had. But that's fine. We got the one bingo at the very least. I think that's a good end to the year. I am tired. Alright. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate you all joining. Please make sure you leave a like on the live screen. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. Go check out the video from today, all about the episode 5 teaser. It's more of a scripted breakdown where I can like, get all my thoughts out and in a nice, concise way. Definitely shorter than the. I already muted it. Sorry. Definitely shorter than the live reaction, which was fully unedited and whatever. Go check that out. And go check out any lore content you've missed. You've got about 3 months to prepare for the Long Dark, episode 5. So go get watching whatever. That makes no sense, but you know what I mean. Go watch content. I would appreciate that because like apparently January is a nightmare for content and money and revenue and all that. But you guys have a good new year, and I will see you in 2026. Thank you for joining. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.